Good evening from here in London. So just seen that closing bell on Wall Street. US equities finished strongly for the day, all up close to 2% at that closing bell. So this was largely on some stellar Q2 earnings from some US corporate names with some good numbers from the likes of Wells Fargo, Coca-Cola and Johnson & Johnson. So we've just had Apple report their Q3 numbers, so we saw a really big beat there on their EPS. It's coming in at over $7 for their EPS. This is against expectation of just over $5. So we saw an increase in their Q3 EPS of over 30%. We also saw strong numbers for their revenue as well. This is coming in at $28 billion against expectations of 25. So Apple shares are scheduled to open in around half an hour's time over in New York in aftermarket trading, so they are halted into earnings, so they're going to see some stellar performance out of Apple. Although it is worth noting they did offer a softer guidance for their Q4 numbers, but this is part of their tradition for what they normally offer in way of guidance. Elsewhere, we also saw numbers from Yahoo, so this was a slight disappointment there. Their EPS number coming in line at 19 cents, however they did have a bit of a miss on their revenue and they offered a lower future guidance on revenue as well. So Yahoo shares were down over 3% in aftermarket trading, so some fairly disappointing numbers there. We also had those US API inventories, which saw a strong drawdown in crude inventory of 5.4 million, so this did see an uptick in WTI crude. So we do have those US DOE numbers ahead of us tomorrow, and they will be highly anticipated now. That's it for us for the evening. We hope you have a great time. We'll see you again tomorrow.